I've been restoring the old tractors for 50 years. I started back in 1974. And the reason I have such a passion about the old tractors is when I was about 11 years old, we were desperately poor in the severe depression of the 1930s, and we were struggling to make a living by working the other man's soil. I, as James Shepherd at 11 years old, could not manage a mule or a horse, but I could manage a tractor. So my dad traded the mules in and got a small John Deere tractor. I could do the farm work, and my dad hired out to the fertilizer plant, and so that proved to be prosperous for me running the farm and my dad doing the fertilizer.
I was actually invited to meet Dr. Shepherd here in Walton County, Florida by Farm Bureau President Joe Johnson to look into, to view his collection of tractors. It is a crown jewel of Walton County. I would say that there's no other collection like this around the world, but it's because of this man's passion that it's here. And now he wants to share that with others. That's a selfless sacrifice.
First time I was able to meet Dr. Shepherd was probably about 5 months ago when I was invited to come and tour all of the barns with all of these machines in them. For someone to take the time to be so meticulous about restoring these to state-of-the-art or original form is pretty amazing.
He is basically one of a kind. He has created something that is a legacy. Bringing so many tractors in and restoring all of them. It just has a uniqueness to it, and children, I feel like, are going to flock to that. That is something that I know my children love. And we have a couple of tractors, but nothing compared to what this is going to bring.
FFA represents an organization dedicated to empowering students to become leaders in agriculture. It's not just about farming, but more cultivating a passion for agriculture.
FFA provides the students with the opportunity to work together, to learn teamwork. It provides them with leadership ability that they would not get in a regular classroom setting. It allows them to reach out and meet with other chapters in the state of Florida that they would not normally be able to spend time with or to learn from.
The funds from this campaign will go directly back into the FFA programs of Walton County. All the expenses from purchasing jackets to traveling to state competitions, this money will help. We do a lot of fundraising to try to get our kids to go to Tampa, to go to Orlando, to go to Haines City, to go to Gainesville, to learn and compete against other students, and that takes a lot of money, and this will take a lot of that off of us having to fundraise nonstop and be able to provide funding to help the kids go to these places.
I think that, what we have and what we possess here, a lot of people haven't seen it. Once you come in, there are 8 barns full of beautiful tractors that have been restored personally by Dr. Shepherd. He has been through every one of them, the engines, the transmissions, from top to bottom, and he has put them together. He has secured them, bought them, brought them here, restored them, put them in a facility where they're able to be viewed. In fact, even the facilities he's built himself. What you have here is probably one of the most unique and special collections in the entire world, and it's here in Walton County.
But what we know in Walton County, we have more than 7 million people to visit this beautiful area. To have this collection in a museum form where this can be a part of their tourism is something that we can take advantage of economically. But not only economically, because we value Walton County, our roots. We want people to know that this is a place that really has had a bearing on all of the world through our work. These restored machines tell the story, and we're able to have it here in Walton County would be extra value to the constituents, again, the students and the community, and certainly can be another draw to those who are coming here to tour and enjoy our amenities like the beaches.
My hopes and wishes for these antique tractors going back over 100 years is that the public can see what we were doing with these tractors. We were planting and growing crops that produced everything from food to even cotton and products we make clothing out of. And that history part of agriculture is the point we want the public to understand, that we're trying to preserve and demonstrate how it happened, how progress kept moving up, and they did it better and better and more to today. One farmer produces probably 100 times more than a guy 100 years ago.
Really, for Walton County to have this collection of machinery in this county is, first of all, fascinating. Secondly, it is something that we need to treasure. And thirdly, to really take what this man has done with his own money, purchase it, however that's going to have for those who are going to donate, and I do advise and I do encourage donations to come in. It gives us opportunity to keep it right here in Walton County in the panhandle of Florida, where many different states can get to it and really continue to grow and share the knowledge that we have and we can gain and glean from this kind of work and these kinds of machines.
Join the Walton County FFA Tractor Museum in preserving the largest collection of John Deere tractors that move the American industry from horses to horsepower by donating online at waltontractormuseum.com.